to y'all. I'm here to bring it. All right, my name is Regina Littles. All right, we're talking about two things in credit. All right, because I need to bring y'all some law. All right, we're talking about the Fair Credit Reporting Act 1970, enacted by Congress. And we're talking about the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. All right, so I want y'all to understand what these two acts are, mean. All right, because our folks, years ago, this came out so it can protect us. All right, the Fair Credit Reporting Act was amended in 1996. All right, but this protects us from abuse. All right, this is strictly for the credit bureaus. All right, so when y'all writing them dispute letters, whenever we do get to that, everything that falls under, that section needs to go directly to the credit bureaus. All right, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, all those sections like 601 through 627, that stuff needs to go to the collection agency. So if you writing a letter and you talking about Fair Debt Collection Practices Act to the credit bureau, that's why your stuff ain't getting deleted. All right, because they they comply with Fair Credit Reporting Act. All right, so that's why it's important for y'all to know those two acts. Okay, but I want to talk to y'all about the Fair Credit Reporting Act number 623. Okay, this is responsibilities of the furnisher. Okay, when they supply information. Okay, so I want y'all to be familiar with 623. All right, some information in there that protect y'all, help y'all get some of this stuff corrected on y'all file. Very easy, because the credit bureaus have to follow the reporting guidelines. All right, so when you file a dispute, all right, and you dispute, an investigation is started. All right, they must investigate your dispute. Okay, they must provide you with verification of that, that investigation, the proof. All right, these are the guidelines under the Federal Credit Reporting Act. All right, so when they don't supply you with that information, look at what the law say they doing. All right, so y'all letting these folks get away with just getting away with stuff. All right, just like when they take y'all to court and sue y'all for these judgments, y'all don't show up and they win by default. All right, but the same way they sue y'all, that's the same way y'all can sue them. Y'all gotta uphold the law. When people break the law, we gotta uphold the law. So that's why I'm bringing y'all a whole new credit education. What y'all don't know, real deal. All right, but let's get to the the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. This is for collection agencies. All right, Section 807, 15 USC 1692. All right, false, misleading information. All right, they cannot report false and misleading information to the credit bureaus. This is against the law. All right, so y'all need to know what's going on. All right, because if y'all read that section, it's some penalties involved if they don't follow the law, and that's what protect y'all. So that's why I'm bringing y'all these two acts. Study these sections. I'm gonna give y'all two today. 623, study that. 807, under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Sorry about that, but these are federal, so that's why I keep getting federal. But fair, okay, this is fair. Okay, so I'm gonna recap. Okay, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act is for credit bureaus. All right, so when you're writing your dispute letters under that law, under that section, that act, whatever you want to call it, they got to follow those guidelines. All right, so I want y'all to study these sections. It's very easy, take about an hour, so you can have it in your brain. Remember it, like me. I got so much information up here, I get confused sometimes, but I don't want to confuse y'all, so that's why I'm trying to give y'all a little bit at a time, because all this stuff can be so overwhelming. All right, but y'all need to know law. All right, y'all presumed to know law, even though y'all don't know that, and they didn't teach it to y'all in school.